start, everybody, with this week's episode. Yeah, let's play this bitch.
Wow.
Last week.
Wow. Wow.
Okay.
Everyone point at Jade. Wow.
No, Jade.
By the way,
I think that's
want me to do it again?
Hold on. Don't start anything yet. Just give me one.
We have to be the most.
Wow.
Okay, perfect. Okay, now we can start.
Okay. Welcome to the most half-assed stream ever, as we play D&D with some of the best people ever, and we're gonna go try to fight some ghosts and some goddesses, everybody. So let's play this bitch.
Sakur's got the magic in her, but Hera's got a heart of steel. Friends unite to break the curse.
Songs go out tonight to Sakura and Wendeline.
Show her what's real. Pink hair shining in the night. We stand tall and take the fight. No evil stepmother's might can dim her inner light. Guardians of Sakura rise. Together we defy the lies. From shadows we protect her grace with every move in this chase. Hera's plans, they all unwind. We've got each other intertwined. Darkest hour, find a spark that's left behind. In a world where shadows play, heroes rise at the light of day. Bound by fate, the die is cast. The misfits of Malla, strong and fast. Rogues and wizards, warriors too, questing onward ever true. From dungeons deep to towers peak, their hearts are strong, their spirits speak. The misfits of Malla, rise up, never fall. Together through the night, they'll fight with all their might. In the forest dark and wild, traps and monsters undenied. But their courage breaks the chains, victory in blood and rain. Battered shields and broken swords echo through their battle chords, casting spells in brilliant shoes, chaotic crew with nothing to lose. The misfits of Malla, rise up, never follow. Together through the night, they'll fight with all their might.
Last time on Spicy and Dicey, the Misfits of Malla were at the Harvest Festival in Red Hill, where they encountered Grimaldi again, disguising himself as Emily's new husband, Bill, and Hera coming forth out of Nina, Sakura's sister's body, who was then split into multiple clones and scattered throughout the crowd. Luckily, Amalia flew in with magical crystal wings and saved Nina with the help of Pete and Foxface, who joined in the fight as well. Halmon then flew up to attack Hera in her face after she dealt a deadly blow towards Belle and attacked her fiercely. However, Belle was saved by Amalia and disappeared with invisibility going into the fight herself as Clive squared up with Grimaldi, but he and Pippa were able to trap him in a circle and use ice against him as she summoned Chomps to help in the fight, and then during the chaos called out to Wendeline. She encouraged her to use her new wolf form, and she did, to help join in the fight herself as Mayor Jack took on the giant remaining turkey. Sakura and her friends fought against her evil goddess stepmother and the evil clown specter, Grimaldi. Now, what will happen this week on...
So I don't know why Amalia doesn't like my new voice. I mean, hey baby girl, how about you try giving it a shot? I mean, How about you, instead of using fireballs, use this big eyeball on your lovin'? That's what I'm thinking about, you know? Doesn't that sound so much better coming out of a George Clooney type of voice? I don't know. Maybe all this confidence has gone to my head. But then again, we are just playing D&D, and I'm a fake animated announcer with a giant eyeball for a head. What do you think, other announcer?
Damn. Sorry, I wasn't listening. I was thinking about Wendeline as a wolf and wondering if I'm a furry. Now let's play this bitch.
Okay, die.
I'm still not over the
I don't know.
animation, and I still have glasses on as a wolf in the animation, and I was like giggling so much about that.
I literally
It's a
just
smart
said
wolf.
that in the chat.
Smart wolf.
Yeah, she's a smart wolf. She's a smart wolf. The page is open, so we're going to continue right where we left off. I'm sorry, but you guys are still in a fight, so we're going to continue right from there. However, you guys are definitely moving forward. And yes, when you change, you may rip out of your dress. You may rip yourself, but your glasses stay.
We talked about this at dinner earlier, and I was like, I'm okay not having clothes at the moment, but we got to figure out, I guess, when I turn back, like, I got to have, like, a backup robe in my, like, pack or something.
Yeah, you got to have something. I mean, right now, I would say you're kind of in, like, shredded, like, the remains of your orange dress, I think, would be kind of, like, shredded upon you, but overall, I think you're pretty showing a lot of your fur, let's just say. But your glasses are still on. Those remain really good.
Right.
All right, guys. So let's continue right where we left off. So Sakura, we actually left off with you as your stepmom kind of was towering over you again, and Pete had transformed into Wukong, and you guys had trapped Grimaldi inside of the circle. Belle, you were almost killed, but luckily Amalia was able to give you one of her super potions there, brought you back to stability, and then you were healed from there. So Belle, you're still invisible currently, and you also were shooting Hera in the shoulder, which makes her currently bleed. So that's where we're at. However, Clive, you trapped Grimaldi in this kind of circle. I forget what you used, but it was a spell that was basically trapping him in like this magical circle. And then Pippa and you were both bashing him with ice spikes from below and above. But now, Clive, we've wrapped back around to your turn. So you're back up, Clive, actually on the roster, because we left off with Sakura getting a pretty big blow towards Hera. But Clive, it looks like you're up next as you go up against Grimaldi.
Yeah, the map isn't open on my end. Is there?
Okay.
Is one glitching?
Yeah, it's on. Let me see. Let me just redo the page just in case for you guys, and I will restart it. So hopefully it's good now for you guys.
There we go.
Great.
Okay. Yeah. So Clive's turn. So if you remember, I DM'd you about this. If this works, we're going to have Grimaldi's going to have a pretty intense scene when it's his turn.
All right.
So Clive then focuses some of his Eldritch power, looking directly at Grimaldi. He will cast one of his Warlock spells from his Mystic Arcanum. So imagine, Darkhold when it appears in Agatha's hand, how it just pieces all together like a jigsaw puzzle. His arcane, his spell book appears right in front of him like that, and then an orb of purple energy emanates right out of it, shooting directly towards Grimaldi. Using the spell Mental Prison, Grimaldi has to make a save of 17 intelligence.
Okay.
If he doesn't save, we're in for a wild ride come his turn. Got something prepared.
Okay. Wisdom save intelligence. Oh, it was so close! It was right about to be on a 17, and then it turned over to 10. Fuck. So unfortunately,
he failed to save. Excellent. Okay, so just pulling up that. So on a failed save,
wait. He's at disadvantage anyway because he's in the circle, right?
I don't know. Wasn't that just for dex save and such? Because
That could be. However, he does have a red tie on, so he does get to roll again for advantage from that, unless the disadvantage comes inside of the circle as well. But he would get an advantage from wearing a red tie. So, all right, he only rolled a 13. So, either way, you got
good. Okay, so he failed this intelligence save. So for the Clive's turn, I'll just roll the damage. He will be taking. Let's see. 26 psychic damage.
Pretty good. You got him pretty bad. You and Pippa are fucking him up, as well as Pete. Pete sees him like shrivel up, and you hear the monkey look over to you, Clive. We got him, Clive! We got him! He's on the ropes, buddy! And he kind of like holds up his golden staff, and he kind of gets ready to fight himself. Grimaldi, just as you see it.
Clive is just looking at Grimaldi, not even acknowledging Pete, because his eyes are blazing bright purple. Now, this is where the other part of the, because he failed, the other part of the spell takes effect. Grimaldi is now trapped in an illusionary cell that only he can see. So essentially, he's surrounded by his own illusion. He's trapped in an illusion, but to everyone else, it looks like he's just in the circle, screaming and fitting. But to him, and when it's his turn, I'll reveal what the illusion is.
All right, so you guys watch. He kind of trips out for a second, looking around, and then he realizes what's going on. Even though he is within the spell you're causing him, he just laughs. He just kind of laughs to himself the whole time, as he knows he's within some type of crazy illusion that you've set up for him. He seems to be enjoying it, Clive, despite you getting the upper hand on him. He's just cackling to himself the whole time, as he usually does. Great job, Clive. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, that's all Clive can do at the moment. And then when it's Grimaldi's turn, I'll tell you what he sees.
All right, buddy. And then so Nina right now is on the ground. So Sakura, your sister, is not doing well. However, she is stable, and so she's being held currently by the knight over there that's holding her. However, she can't do anything because she's unconscious. The other turkeys, however, it's all their turn now, and they are disguised as your sister, and they are all going to also try to now attack the crowd. The clones seem to be getting pulled out of the air by the knights, and I'm going to roll here. This is just for you guys, just to speed the process up. Each of those turkeys right there is then brought down, and the clones then start immediately trying to kill people. They just immediately start strangling different people around. So I'm going to have Sakura. You give me a roll, please, here. Give me a D20.
Gosh.
This is your sister, Sakura. So give me a D20 roll.
Okay, I'm just waiting for it to go right now.
You're good.
Oh gosh, it's 11.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you roll one more time. I'm gonna let you roll one more time.
Red.
This is your red, just for just cause.
12.
Okay, so unfortunately, each of those out of the people there, each of them, I'm just going to use that number. Unfortunately, the clones, they've each hurt and killed a person each, because you didn't roll very high, but they didn't kill a lot of people. But unfortunately, the 4 clones in that center right there, the remaining ones, they've managed to strangle and kill 4 different people as the knights are watching them, trying to stop them.
But it wasn't anyone we knew, right?
Well, it's not anybody you know, but they did.
Like, I mean, come on. What do you mean?
Yeah, she's like, it's not everybody I know, though. But
come on now.
However, 4 people are dead. So
now that I think about it, Nina probably knows all of them.
Yeah, she definitely knows all of them. And you know what? I'm gonna, just for the sake of the game, I'm actually gonna make one of them the guard. Sir Britt over here, he's dead. So unfortunately, he's been killed as he was strangled immediately by one of your sister's clones, who is actually, remember, a possessed turkey. So this is a possessed turkey who has now been turned a clone of your sister and is strangling a man to death. So this poor knight is just watching a woman strangle him, and she goes like, "Woo! Woo!" And she's like gobbling as she's fucking choking him out to death. And so
this sounds, pardon the interruption, but this sounds like something straight out of Monty Python.
Yeah, it's a little weird of a fight as people are just screaming as this poor knight dies.
That was graphic.
Yeah, Pippa, you just like look over and you just, and you understand what the turkey's saying, Pippa. You and Halmon both understand, just for the shits and giggles. You guys hear the turkey go like, "Die, you motherfucker!" The turkey's just like being as dramatic as possible as the turkey can be. But Pippa, it looks like you are up next, actually.
Ooh, okay, sweet. So can you look at the map? I'm going to, first off, I'm going to call out to Sakura. And, Sakura, just tell her you're sorry. Like, it's not your fault.
Who?
And then I also pivot to Hera.
Wait, who are we talking about?
Look over to Hera and be like, leave my friend alone. It's not her fault that you were cheated on. And then someone knocked her up and now she's here. It's not her fault, so just fuck off.
Okay, well, Pippa, I mean, Hera's blinded right now. She's just screaming out to her because Halmon has smashed her in the face and just basically fucked up her eyes, as well as she's been blinded, I believe, by Belle. One of her arrows went off.
I'm gonna look at Pippa too and be like, I'm not apologizing to this bitch.
I'm trying to talk our way out of this.
I'm looking at Pippa and I'm like, why are we trying to make peace? She really... She's judgmental. She's jealous. She's a little bit annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Sakura, she's annoying, right? Right?
Yes.
Like we hate her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
I think so.
I totally agree. I don't disagree at all. But honestly, if we could talk a way out of this, I'm down for that too.
Well,
I mean,
Pippa,
do we want to do that or do we want to be god killers? Because
I personally, I think enough is enough. If she wants to apologize right before she,
if she kneels down and begs for forgiveness, then maybe we can move on.
Period.
You can make it do that. Come on, be dad of the year. Your daughter almost died. Like, come on.
Foxface kind of stops you guys all here and looks over to Sakura. He's like, I don't know. I've always wanted to kill this bitch myself, Sakura. I might want to be a god killer like Holman says. He also smells the air and looks over to Wendeline. Because he's like a fox. He smells you as like a wolf. He's like, what the hell? Like Foxface just gets all of a sudden like, just smells you, Wendeline, as like a wolf. He's like, God damn, you smell good, girl! He's like, all of a sudden he's just like his fox.
He gives like a cautious like sneer, like a growl, like you better like.
He looks back to Sakura. He looks back to Sakura like, I don't know what it is, but I think your friend got 10 times harder, love. Jesus Christ! So he just points the gun up at Hera. However, Pippa, you did try to convince her, so give me a persuasion roll.
All right, let's see what happens.
Hey, if Pippa rolls over like a 20 or something here, we'll have a discussion. I will say though, to change her mind, you will need to roll over like a 20. She's
damn so close. 17. Can I do again?
You have an advantage, so go for it.
Oh, I think I accidentally rolled for perception anyway.
That was mine. Sorry. So one of you guys.
I was messaging something secret that you guys don't know yet.
I got like 2 different messages there. So okay, so Pippa, go.
I rolled a 29.
Okay, so you rolled a 29.
And
so
that's on an account anyway, because I accidentally rolled perception.
It's a secret text. Yeah, it's a secret text that went off, but it's okay.
Hold on. I want to know the secret. Tell me the secret.
Don't worry. Get there. So, Pippa, you've managed to yell out and get her attention. Hera has, maybe because she is blinded right now and taking a lot more damage. She's halfway down from her original health, so she's surprised you guys have done this damage. I don't think she thought Sakura's friends could do this to her really this fast. And she is currently blinded, so she yells out, hearing you guys do all this. She goes, hold on! Hold the phone! She just got Hera just puts up her giant green hands in front of her face. Hold on! Your friend speaks wise. Perhaps, stepdaughter, I've moved too far. This realm is not of my own. And perhaps I have overstepped. But you don't understand, Sakura. If I let you live, then everybody in this realm is in complete danger. Our suppression is a problem here. The All-Father does not want you. They do not want us. Please understand this might be for your own good, stepdaughter. If it's not me, then it will definitely be another god. Take your fate. Let me destroy you and your sister. Do you really need to live? For what?
Well, why would you take it upon yourself to come after me? I feel like, it might be time to hear from my dad. You want to talk to him?
She
Does he know
immediately
about
like
this? Does he know about this?
she just clams up a little bit and pulls back. She doesn't seem to say anything. Foxface looks to you, Sakura. I don't know if you should call him. I don't know what I'll do to him if I see him.
Well, I don't know either, but that sure made her quiet, didn't it?
Call him. Call him. Call him. Call him.
Do you think I should call him up?
Billy's gonna be so mad.
Call him. Call him.
Up to you.
I think Sakura is gonna say to Hera, well, how about I summon him here right now so he can see what you've been doing to his daughter's lives?
I want you to give me an intimidation roll.
Oh, he wanted to say something too.
Well, hopefully I do good, because I don't think I'm that good at intimidation.
You got this, Sakura. You got advantage.
What did you want to say?
God, I got 21.
21.
Pippa also was going to yell out to Hera too, and say, and anyways, I think you should apologize to her, be the bigger woman, a lot of drama going on. You know, I say, maybe get on your knees and apologize, and maybe everything will be okay. And we won't call him up.
Yeah,
Hera,
maybe we'll let you live.
Hera looks extremely intimidated. She doesn't see what's going on. She just hears all this, and she's taking it in as she's been blinded. And Sakura, she shrinks down from the large person that she is to your size. She's no longer a giant. Wendeline, you see that the large leg that you were attacking and like fucking ripping up and stuff, like it immediately starts to shrink in front of you, like from this large stock of a leg to like just slowly now becoming smaller and smaller, getting away from you as Hera then shrinks down to the size of a normal person. And she stands on the other side of the pillars of ice that are between you and her now, Sakura. You only see her through the ice now on the other side. Halmon, however, you still float above. As the remaining of the fight, by the way, all continues to happen. So, Pippa, we're still on your turn.
Yes. Since all of that happened, Pippa is going to heal Chomps. I'm going to use Cure Wounds because he's actually pretty low.
Okay.
And he gets... Give me a second. Come on. I'm going to heal him. He's going to get only 9
okay.
points.
But you can give him 9. You can give him 9 back.
And then, since for the rest of my turn, I'm just going to use Chomps and have him do Bite and Tail Whip to Grimaldi, because he's still there, yeah?
Yeah, okay, so while this is happening, your Chomps is still attacking the clown. Okay, yeah, so this is all happening, but he is magical. He has magical property, so he can hit him. So you have to hit it with a 16, please, with Chomps.
Alright, wish me luck, Chomps. 11.
So that one does not hit.
Oh, come on.
Hey, Chomps is not wearing any red. He just is red. So as he swings, he misses. Grimaldi is a specter, so you can go again, though.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, damn. So Chomps is not doing great with his hits. He hasn't been doing great lately.
Why do you keep bringing out this motherfucker? He always sucks.
He used to be like,
yeah, he used to be good. He used to be
Maybe he needs to retire, man. Like, damn.
I need to talk to Hades and have him fix the Ellie situation, maybe.
So Pippa, you managed to do all this. You managed to persuade Hera to at least shrink down to have a conversation with Sakura, and you managed to then have, you tried to have Pippa help. So Wendeline, I can hear you, by the way, Stassi. Remember that.
I'm sorry.
Also, you are up next, though. So Sakura, you've managed to get Hera to come down, so we'll deal with that on your turn. But Wendeline, you are up. You were attacking Hera's leg, but now Hera shrunk down and seemingly willing to go into conversation with Sakura. So what would you like to do now, Hera? There's still the Ninas in the crowd that are attacking. The large turkey is still attacking Mare Jack, and you are a wolf. So what would you like to do?
Oh, right, the turkey. I should probably take care of that. Obviously,
Sure.
I've let Hera go. How fast can I get over there? First of all,
You're very fast right now. You could get there no problem, especially like if you're going for the turkey or the clones, either one.
I'm just gonna go straight for the turkey, whatever it's doing, and take a chomp out of it.
Get it. Go give it a.
I'm a wolf.
She's
I'm a
trying to
wolf
have
at the
some
moment. I'm like, sorry,
Thanksgiving dinner.
Let's see what that's going. Yeah.
She's the only one. She's the only one at this hard fucking eating.
Should I just do an unarmed strike for that?
No. You can actually. I think the wolf thing has a bite attack in there.
That's right.
If it doesn't say, let me know. But if not, then I'll have you just give. Yeah, you can just do an unarmed strike for now. But
I can't remember.
You also get 3 attacks. You have a multi-attack when you're in wolf form, so you can do 3 attacks, and you can also do like a movement.
Let's see if I tap it. Customize. Is that what I'm supposed to do? That doesn't sound right.
No, just give me. You know what? Just give me unarmed strike for now. Give me 3 of those.
I'll look into that later because I'm like, I don't remember what we did last time. I think it was just an unarmed strike.
Yeah, it may have been. I don't know if it actually the bite is programmed into the thing itself. I'll have to double check that because I added it in, but I don't know if the thing is actually in there.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just do unarmed strike. So
nice. So three basically like claws and bites towards this giant turkey, and you can do 3 of them.
21 to hit.
Nice. Give me that damage.
Okay. Oh, that's stupid. Okay. Should I just roll a dice? D20?
Oh yeah. Why is it doing that? Didn't it do that to you last time? Something was going on.
Because I don't have damage on my unarmed strike for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know what. Yeah, that's weird. Sorry, Wendeline's thing is giving me some trouble, guys. I'm not sure what's going on. Every time she hits her unarmed strike, it keeps coming up as a 0 for the damage. So I'll just do the damage for you. What's the damage it says for the unarmed strikes for you? As in like many dice?
You're saying what I have to roll?
No, yeah, the dice for the damage. Like, what would I roll for that dice for you? Does it say? I'll give myself an 8 damage for that one.
For damage, I don't know what it says to roll.
We're still figuring out Wendeline's wolf thing. It was a program thing I put in, so it wasn't like a normal thing. It's something different. So don't worry, Wendeline. I'll just put in the damage. Give me another roll to see if you hit again, please.
That one's a 9.
So you can give me another roll for that one because you have advantage.
And a 17.
For that one, so I'll do the damage again. So that's 15 damage on that bite. Fantastic. And give me one more roll, please, Wendeline.
That one's a 10.
So you can do one more for that one as well. Give me one more roll for that with advantage.
9.
So you don't get that last one. So 2 big bites, and then another big bite, Wendeline, as you rip it off, and you met this turkey, and I was like, oh! As you're just like ripping like the fur, not the fur, the feathers and stuff, all like coming off of this giant turkey. And great job, Wendeline. You're still in full wolf form, and Mayor Jack is like watching you, like freaked out because he was really into you. But now he's like, oh fuck! He's like, oh shit, is that the same girl? He's like a little put off now. He's a little bit like, okay.
I'm the embodiment of get you a girl that can do both, I guess.
Yes, exactly. He's like, you were so demure. He's like, I don't know. So it seems now that we are up back to the top of Hera. So Hera shrinks down now, Sakura, and she is eager to talk to you. She stands on the other side of the ice wall, and she looks to you. I don't want you to call him. No. If you call him, he just won't let me. He won't stop doing this. He'll do it again and again to me. And every time I get mad at him for doing this, he gets worse every time, and he makes another one of you and another one of you. It's like a punishment, and I can't help it, but I need to get rid of you. He cheats on me, and he cheats on me. And she kind of holds her eyes because she still can't see. There's like blood like kind of dripping down from her face as she talks to you from where Halmon had smashed her in the face. And you can only see her through the ice spikes, Sakura. What would you do?
Leave him and go find someone who will treat me better.
It's not that simple.
Well, neither is killing someone and going after their entire bloodline just because you're unhappy.
You sound like how he used to sound when we... He used to be very optimistic. So beautiful with his pink hair. He told me never to care about what anybody thought either. And then he started fucking women as cows and eagles.
Okay, well, I don't need to know about my dad's life like that. But what I will say is if you are unhappy in a relationship, normally the next step is to leave. Or if you wanted to, you could just cheat on him back. Have you ever thought about that?
Halmon starts to really flex his muscles right now.
Yeah, we look at we look over at Halmon.
Halmon, give me a charisma.
Well,
give me a charisma.
She can't even see right now, though, right?
Well, she can see through one eye.
She can only
right?
see like him.
Let's see if his aura. if your aura. Yeah, if the Riz is that strong. It's the Riz hockey. That Riz hockey.
You said charisma?
Charisma or whatever you'd like to... Performance, charisma.
I'm gonna give him
fine.
guidance too. I'm gonna give him guidance.
Oh my god, with guidance?
Yeah, because I'm right here.
And
Girl, that's a 24.
And you get a
24.
Okay. So as Hera thinks about this, she's like, maybe you're right. Maybe I just need to live a little bit more free. You're right, I've been holding this grudge against you for so long. Just, out of pity for myself? Where's that man? The one with the bulging muscles that I almost killed the little girl and he got so fiery. And he put me blind. I can smell him,
Baby girl, how you doing?
she just like looks up and just smells the air.
I slowly start to float down, and like right behind her, and then I take her chin, and I point it towards me.
I'm gonna use. She has legend.
Halmon went to wanting to fuck this god to fuck this god.
Yeah. He's like, fuck this god too. I'm gonna fuck this god.
He's gonna fuck her up in a different kind of way.
Exactly. He's gonna be giving her different type of back shots. So as you lift up her chin, Hollywood, whatever one is you right now. Wouldn't it be amazing if you just lost Olivia, but you get Hera?
Listen, I'm not saying it's a level up, but like
I'm saying it's a level up. So as you look at her, she uses legendary heal. Because she can do that. I haven't used it yet for her. And she's going to use Legendary Heal for her turn, and she makes herself not blind anymore. So she makes herself not blind. The blood that are like tears down her face, Hollywood, that you caused, Halmon. She now sees through them and looks to you. She's like, the white beard, the hair, the muscles. You even remind me of how Zeus was when he was young, so fertile and ripped, hair and body like a god. Maybe Sakura's right. What am I doing in my dimension? I should be here.
Someone watch over Belle. I got business to do.
I'm just gonna kind of
this way.
I'm just gonna kind of like say from behind Pippa, like, what the fuck just happened?
I don't know, but once again, I love that we lucked out.
I said something.
Yeah.
This reminds me of the time with the lion.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Listen, If someone needs to fuck the villain to get us out of it, you can rely on me and Pippa. We got you. Okay.
It's up in the air.
So Hera then looks to you, Halmon, and she like just looks to you and she goes, "Take me like a god. Take me like the goddess I am." And she just like basically like
no, they're gonna do it right.
She just like lets herself. She just like lets herself in like her green body. It's like if Elphaba from like Wicked just puts out her chest towards you. Like
I pick her up and I greater teleport us the fuck out of there.
straight back to greater teleport right back to the town, straight back to the inn. Boom. So Hollywood, Halmon, you currently right now, you and Hera have left the battlefield.
And they're in the room above Olivia.
Well,
Please.
Olivia and Connor somewhere are they already left, but somewhere Olivia is just like, I don't know why, but I have a stomach ache. She just like, I don't know.
Are you sure they didn't forget something and come back to the inn?
Making some like revenge porn. So all of a sudden, Hera and you and her teleport into this room, Halmon, and you and her look at each other, and she just like immediately looks at you, and you guys start ripping into each other. In Hollywood, you're not only taking one for the team, but let's say for some reason you also have this passion go over you. I don't know how you feel about this, Halmon, but
is she like the best he's ever had?
I don't know. Let's see.
God.
Give me a performance roll.
She's a goddess.
Well,
okay.
Performance roll with advantage, my guy.
I got this. This is going to be the most important nat 20 of my life, I promise you.
Of my life too, damn.
I'm waiting for that crit one.
Okay, it's not a nat 20. It's an 18. It's a 22.
Okay, that's still pretty good.
We
Do you want to
get
roll?
advantage too, right?
That was with advantage. The first one was a 2. The second one was an 18.
Okay.
I needed the advantage.
Or do it, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's that's pretty good. That's pretty good. However, let's see her. She doesn't have a performance here because it's not like written into her thing, but I'm going to give her a dexterity roll. Let's see how dexterity oh, not good for Hera. She's a little rusty right now. She's a little rusty. She hasn't been fucked right in a good while by Zeus. But I'm going to give her some advantage there. Still not great. So she's not limber. she's pretty stiff. She's a little bit of a dead fish.
I'm the best she's ever had, but she's not the best I've ever had. And
there you go.
Okay, that's okay. Listen, I'm a distraction.
But you know what? I will say this. She may not be the best right now, but you could tell she really appreciates it. She's one of those girls where like she's just like she might be like not the best, but you know
she's into it.
She's into it, and she's rusty. But you know, you gotta just grease those tires a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta grease.
We'll make it work. It's fine.
Okay, let's move on. So, you guys managed to take care of Hera. So Sakura, you're left with this feeling of like it's done. Like it's done. Like she's
not
now
done yet, but we will be arriving soon.
Okay.
Though does run over to Sakura and give her a big hug and kind of like swing her around.
I'm like shook right now. I'm like, I don't know how we did that or how that happened, but she's gone at least. But I don't know who else. Aren't we supposed to take care of these turkeys though? Right now, why are we celebrating?
Yeah, you guys look behind you.
Celebration.
So Pippa,
no, I did that.
Hey, I'm doing my part. I don't know what y'all want from me.
Well,
I'm wanting a god.
You are actually up next, Halmon, but you are busy, so you are currently.
Well, he kind of did his turn,
I do
right?
not mind taking the L on this initiative. It's fine.
So you are.
It was a conjoined turn.
Yes, it was a joint venture. Yeah. So the knights here are actually trying them to. It's their turns. So I'm going to have the knights roll, and as a combined roll for all of them, I'm going to do a hit, and I'm going to have them try to change the Ninas back into turkey. So let's see if they hit. If they hit and can break the armor class of the turkeys, then they'll go back. Okay, that's not a hit, but they do have advantage. The knights have advantage. Damn. So the knights are trying to attack these giant Nina turkeys, but unfortunately, it's not going great. The turkeys are still attacking. They look like Nina clones still, and they are attacking. Bison, however, gets very upset at what's happening with Nina as he holds his woman, and he then gets mad and looks to you, Amalia. And Bison goes like, You came to my cabin. This is what's happened. This is why she's like this. I knew I couldn't have trusted you. You killed my brother. You're not working with my other brother. I'm going to kill you. So Bison takes out his...
You need to calm down. Like,
Well,
it is way more complicated than that, buddy.
Well, Bison, unfortunately, is not very happy with what you've done to his... or what he sees has happened to Nina, and he's blaming you. So Amalia, unfortunately, he is going to attack you with his melee weapon. And let's see, he gets a +10 on his hit. So he does hit you. Bless you.
Thank you.
He does hit you, and you get a damage of... Hold on. You get only 11 damage. So he goes to stab you, Amalia, and he does graze your arm, unfortunately, in a fit of anger, as he definitely tries to stab you. The other Nina over here is gone. That one was disappeared last time. So he slices at your arm in like a fit of rage, Amalia. However, that's all he can do. Now we get to Grimaldi. Clive, he is trapped in his mental prism. What is he seeing?
All he sees around him is void space as he looks around, and it's like he's standing in a very shallow ocean of water. Wide as an ocean, but very deep as a very shallow puddle. Then, right in front of Grimaldi, at a distance, it's Clive, all in white. Just as Grimaldi blinks, Clive is right up into his face. You want to know why I'm so powerful now, Grimaldi? All those times you had the advantage as death, the foresight of seeing everyone's lifespans, but here, you're a shallow shell of yourself. I, however, remember who I am. And then as he said that, a great eye opens up right behind him. Purple, magenta eye. Ravens start flying around him. You really want to know who I am? And I'll tell you. For context, anyone here see American Gods? Remember the Odin reveal scene? And as Clive starts speaking, his voice gets louder and booms like they're right in the middle of a thunderstorm. I am Void Treader, Grave Sleeper, the one who speaks the forbidden tongue. I am Guardian Father, the lost lover, the dreamless one, the man of many lives. My patrons, Bran, God of Ravens, so forth the Great One I am Star Chaser, Galaxy Weaver, the Pale Warlock. I have more names than lives of which I've died. The Eldritch Poet, the Infernal Broker, the Ruby Wizard. I've lived so many lifetimes the timelines blend together. I am the Story Walker!
And you blast out a large thing as he's trapped in his mental prism, and he takes every bit of one of your energy that's coming out of you. What is the damage that he gets from being trapped in the mental prism, Clive, again?
So he's still in there. Let's see. So it was only when he is struck with the spell, but if Grimaldi tries to leave the psychic prison, he will take 10 D10 psychic damage.
All right, well, he wants to try to leave it, so give me the damage.
Okay.
He hates it. The moment you say Story Walker, he knows that all the different ventures you've been on, every path, every reality, he knows them. And it's almost by hearing that, he just knows that he is indeed less powerful in this dimension than the rest, as the All-Father has suppressed all the other demons, all the other gods of their power. He knows that this dimension has definitely weakened him, just like Hera from before. He's not as strong. Every time you guys have fought him, you've only fought pieces of Grimaldi, including now. He knows it.
It's like that scene from Constantine where Gabriel tries to take down Lucifer, but the fist stops right before his face, and he looks at... Essentially, he's looking at Grimaldi like Lucifer did Gabriel. Looks like someone doesn't have your back anymore.
Yes, exactly.
And so he tries to leave. That will be 10 D10. So I'll just roll that. So D10, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10d10 psychic damage, which will be that is 64 psychic damage in one strike.
And you manage, as he tries to escape your psychic prism, he just goes, "Story Walker!" And he kind of just tries to reach at you, and you hear one last, and he tries to reach at you, and then you all watch as Grimaldi, within this spell, this circle, Pete covers his eyes, he goes, "Whoa!" As you guys all watch as the clown leaps towards Clive, but he just dissipates into a magenta type of magic. Like when Wanda goes, "Chaos!" in the fucking game, and then like all of a sudden you just burst into like that fucking, you know what I'm saying, in Marvel Rivals? That's exactly what happens here. As Grimaldi tries to burst through that fucking magenta circle, he just bursts into just a red fireworks, if you will, Clive. As you kind of stand there, knowing what he was seeing in his mental prism, you have again temporarily, seemingly, defeated death. With Grimaldi then dissipating and turning into the explosion, then goes away, and the circle on the ground disappears. You guys both managed to stop Grimaldi and Hera, it seems. As right now, all that means that the Ninas, everybody possessed by Grimaldi, also drop their possession, and they are just now normal again. Every one of the Ninas then turn back into large turkeys. Woo! Woo! Like, and they're all like start walking around a little bit all crazy, as all the turkeys just like, you know, like are wandering around. All the people are like, "Ah, ah, ah." But you guys all managed to help out the Harvest Festival and stop everything. Wendeline, Mayor Jack gets up off the ground and he sees the giant turkey that you guys were fighting. He's like, "Get on out of here, get!" And the giant turkey just like, "Whoa, whoa!" and looks to Wendeline like, "You hurt me. You hurt me. Can I get some healing?" Like the turkey just kind of looks to you like, "Oh, oh."
I guess, yeah, I do kind of feel bad for the turkey now that he's like not attacking somebody and shit. I don't know. Turkeys are fucking stupid.
but you are still like in wolf form. However, remember you can use magic while you are in your wolf form. So if you did want to, if you want to cure the turkey, you are more than welcome to, unless you just want him to die and bleed out.
No, I will do. Let's do healing word, I guess.
Okay, that's very sweet of you.
Yeah, I'll cast healing word. Can I well, in wolf form, can I still, whatever, I'll do it.
You got it.
It's
so
not real.
watches as like, so what do you do, Wendeline? As you like touch this turkey, what does it look like? So you're like a wolf woman, and like
I guess, yeah. Do I just kind of like carefully, like gently put my paw on this? Well, I guess like put my paw on this turkey and like.
You're seeing that like the turkey's wing is like almost.
Right.
Yeah, it's like the turkey's wing is like almost hanging off of its body. So as you like put your hand on it, you like it's the soft paw. Like it really like the turkey goes like, "Oh!" like really like kind of like a little bit hurt, and then it just kind of lets it be. So what's the healing word for that turkey?
14.
14. Great job. Thank you so much. So the 14 heal. The turkey really the turkey thanks you, Wendeline. You could see that it like and like it kind of like nuzzles down into your fur, like on your neck, and it's just like it's like kind of in the Mayor Jack is like, "Even as a wolf, he got away with them turkeys. My God. You're a whole bunch of types of crazy, Miss Wendeline, but I'm happy that you were here. Thank God. I'm so happy that you and your friends saved this festival. How about a round of applause for the Misfits, everybody? Here's to them!" As Mayor Jack gets back on the stage and looks at the crowd. Some of them look at the dead, unfortunately, that have fallen, but most of the crowd seems to be very thankful for you guys, as they all then... Woo! Yeah, thank you! Thank you! And they all kind of start clapping for you guys as you all then start getting, back into everything.
Weirdly enough, Halmon is making the same noises, just in town.
Oh my God, I don't think some of the people got that. If you guys didn't hear what he just said, hey.
I heard what he said.
But Belle, if you're there, Sierra, before we go on our break, are you still invisible, little Belle, or now that the fight has concluded and that Grimaldi is gone and Hera is gone, do you want to take off the invisibility ring? Or are you still going to be like kind of keeping to yourself? What do you want to do?
She's still invisible. She's got plans.
Okay, so you're still invisible, and I'm just gonna let you be invisible, I guess. So maybe we'll figure out what happens right after our break. So we're gonna go on break right now, everybody. I think this is a good time to take our little break, as you guys just defeated the 2 gods, and then you guys can I guess Grimaldi, and not defeated a god, but Halmon, you definitely took her down. So we'll be right back, guys, after this. Exactly. And Wendeline and you guys, I hope you guys enjoy the song here, because I'm not going to lie, this break song is another bop. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Kind of reminds me of Stevie Wonder. So.
Hey, it's the kid from the Dirty 20 Dye Shop here at Spicy and Dicey, reminding you all that it's a new year, which means new time for merchandise from the D20 Dye Shop. Go get it. You know where to go. Buy it. Buy it right now.
She's got a secret power. Oh yeah! Gift of the night, she owns the witching hour. Lucifer came with a mischievous grin. Said, Wendy, my girl, take this gift and spin. Wendy wanna walk, she's running wild tonight. Howling at the moon, everything feels so right. Oh yeah! From clock to forest, she's fierce and she's bold. Wendy wanna walk, her story's gonna be told. She felt her change coming under the moonlight. Skin and bone shifting, her eyes lit bright. Fur so sleek, claws sharp as a knife. Wendy wanna walk, she's born to the wild life. Wendy wanna walk, she's running wild tonight. Howling at the moon, everything feels so right. From block to forest, she's fierce and she's bold. Wendy wanna walk, her story's gonna be told. Can you feel it? The beat in the night. It's Wendy. Oh yeah, dancing with the spirits, a wolf in disguise. It's trendy. She struts through the darkness with rhythm and pride. Wendy wanna walk, she's got the beast inside. Wendy wanna walk, she's running wild tonight. Howling at the moon, everything feels so right. From block to forest, she's fierce and she's bold. Wendy wanna walk, her story's gonna be told.
All right, guys, welcome back. If you guys are around, I'll give you guys a little bit more, about another minute or so. But yeah, I like that song a lot. For some reason, I like that one. It made me think of like,
That was very
I
cute.
like a group,
Yeah, I liked it.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got some good ones, guys. I got some good songs for all of you coming up. AI is crazy annoying and stuff. Did you guys see, by the way, speaking of AI and the utilization of it, the new movie that was going to be a big Oscar contender with Adrian Brody that I think is called The Brutalist, that's come out. I haven't seen it yet. Here it's very good. But I think they're not going to let it actually contend for the Oscars and stuff because apparently they used AI in the film, where some shots and from some actually things were where they did use AI and some things for the film. And moving forward, a new Coca-Cola ad, another Bank of America ad, and another company are also using AI-generated commercials and stuff like that, which is very interesting because, once again, it just goes to show you the amount that they're... Once again, I'm not saying that's a great thing. It's just weird to see the mass projection of it. But anywho, let's go on. As you guys then just defeated Grimaldi and Hera, Hollywood, you are currently in the room with Hera. And you're having a great time. Like, to be honest with you, I mean, she's having a great time. You're doing.
I have a great time if they have a great time.
You know what? That's good. Good, ladies, if you're listening, he's married. I'm sorry. You know, he's a married.
Well, that's why he's married.
Why he's married? My God. What does that say about you and me, Billy? What does that say about us? I got Harley though, so I'm okay.
Yeah, but you're not married, so Harley.
I can't lock it down.
Harley, are you happy?
Blink twice for yes.
Okay, not that. That's okay.
Find out.
Okay. That's not my problem.
You have my number, girl. Text me.
That's what they all say. Hey, all right. It's okay. I was already texting your wife. I'm just kidding. I would never text her. Boom! That's a good burn.
They were supposed to roast the turkeys, not each other.
Yeah. I'm just jealous. I'm just jealous because he's doing better in bed than me. Because I'm Hera right now too, and he's like doing way better than me. So I'm embarrassed. I'm a little embarrassed. Okay, let's move on. So Belle, you were invisible. And I want to start with you, little Belle, because we didn't get you in the fight today. We didn't get to your turn. I'm sorry. But you know what? Pippa, coming in clutch again. So,
Cover your
Belle,
eyes,
you're
Belle.
You can always try to talk your way out of anything.
So, Belle, what do you do? You're invisible right now, and you can see the whole kind of Harvest Festival is now celebrating your guys' kind of victory and stuff. But you are still invisible. So tell me what you want to do.
Can you describe what's going on exactly?
Okay, so you are. I'll bring up the map again too over here. You guys are at, like you said, you're still at the Harvest Festival. You could just Hera and Grimaldi are gone, and the crowd there, where you see like the Ninas and stuff, they are no longer there really. Those Ninas are giant turkeys again, and let's say that they are being like taken out of there. But the rest of the crowd, everybody's kind of celebrating now that you guys have seemingly saved the day, despite 4 people being dead. So, yeah, it's just basically a lot of, the festival's going on again, kind of. They're cleaning up after it. And Hollywood, obviously, Halmon and Hera are not there. So you did see that your dad, I guess, your new dad, just left to go bang Hera. So that's kind of what's going on.
Interesting. Yeah, so Belle's invisible. She just goes around and starts pickpocketing people.
Okay, yeah. Give me a sleight of hand check, and you obviously have you're obviously like very at advantage right now. So go for it. That's hilarious.
Do you want me to roll at advantage? Or?
Yeah, roll at advantage as well. Yeah, I mean it's up to you.
26.
Oh, go. So you're out there, you're like pickpocketing. So let's say, Belle, you're invisible. You just see this large crowd over here, and you immediately go in it to pickpocket. And Belle, since you did so good, I'm going to say that you've managed to find and pickpocket about $200 worth of gold. So 200 gold. and one of the knights happened to have a wand of fireballs. So, Belle, you've managed to equip yourself with a wand of fireball. So, you have added something to your arsenal.
Yeah, like she needs to be more powerful. Yeah,
right? I was going to say, pretty
imagine you're going up against a fucking child. She goes invisible, and from the other side of the room, there's just a fireball comes screeching at your face.
One.
Terrifying.
She's never missed with her crossbow once, so that's already horrifying.
And that's terrifying.
And yeah, I'm saying that's already horrifying that she's a child with expert crossbow skills. 2, she can go invisible. 3, she now can shoot fireballs. I think Belle's quickly becoming a hardcore MVP.
Yeah, it's not my fault. I just am really good at stealing things because I also have the boots of levitation. It's fine.
And she also has the
ring back, Belle. I don't like
You
this.
didn't have this ring back. You left me unattended to go have
I
sex
said
with a woman.
someone take care of Belle. Your mother is still right there. Okay, jeez.
So Belle, so as you went and pickpocketed Belle, you did manage to get these things. So you are invisible, and as you're pickpocketing Belle, you did get a wand of fireballs. If you want, Sarah, you can go add it into your stuff in equipment, or I can go add it in for you too.
I got it.
Got it. Also, you can, just so you know, Belle, I told you already, but you can also multi-class into rogue because you have now done a couple things that are pretty roguish. So I would say that Belle's not only a fighter now, but you're a little bit of a rogue. You've now gone with this team. You've stolen a couple things. You've done a little sleight of hand. You've managed now to do a good amount of robbing here. You got about 200 plus gold and a fire wand. So I would say,
I mean, you built this fighter more like a rogue because she's got proficiencies in sleight of hand and stealth, and that's why I keep doing stealthy and sleight of hand. I'm like, well, she's got +7, so this is what we're doing.
Might as well. So as you're kicking ass doing that, Pippa, however, you were responsible for Belle. So I'm going to pivot over to you, and then Sakura, don't worry, we'll get to you and your sister in a second. But Pippa, what would you like to do as you were left in charge of Belle?
I know.
And now she's gone.
I'm like trying not to think about Halmon and Hera, and I'm like, oh no, Belle. So I'm like frantically look around. Belle, where are you? I know you're invisible, but can you please let me know you're okay? Like, okay, I can't find you this way. Belle!
So I want you to give Sierra a persuasion, because Belle's trying to be pretty sneaky. She's trying to be pretty stealthy and not give herself away. But Pippa, you're like begging for Belle. You're begging Belle to like, Belle, where are you? So
stay invisible, just like come like, you know, tug on my dress or something to let me know you're there and alive.
Thank God you said. I thought you were gonna say, "Give me a tug," and I was like, "Don't say that."
No.
But anyway, so Belle, as Pippa's screaming out for you, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna let her just like look for you, or are you gonna let her know that you're okay?
I'll let her look for a little bit more, and then I'm just gonna come up and put 10 gold in her hand.
Okay, so Pippa,
hand is just out, like,
gold just appears.
Yeah, all of a sudden, Pippa, you just feel in your hand, like, you know when a guy goes like, "Thank you, waiter," like, "Thank you," and you like somebody gives you like somebody gold in their hand. I don't know if you ever saw that episode of Friends where like they like, try to teach Chandler to hand off the money, but it's like you just feel like Belle you just feel a little tiny hand pocketing 10 gold into your hand.
All right, she's fine.
she's fine. She's just robbing. So Pippa, you're good.
All right, Belle. Thanks. Thank you for letting me know. Just stay close, okay? We're probably going to regroup and head back to the end in a little bit. So.
However, Pippa, I will say that as you can see, there's a group of people kind of staring at Chomps that you can see a little bit concerned that a giant T-Rex is now just lingering at the festival. So
I know Chomps is like over there in a trash bin.
he's like there's nothing. Yeah, his face is just in like a trash can, just like. He's just like looking around at the people. A little flute noise comes out.
Chomps, come here, boy. Come on. I'm gonna look over to like the closest little like food with meat, preferably. I'm gonna go buy some real fast and give it to him.
Well, you're at the festival, so
they have a picture. It's like right next to me.
Okay.
Like kind of. So I'm just gonna like, I need some meat, please. Hurry. A lot of it.
So you just get like, let's say you just get a whole bunch of meat from the table,
like
obviously.
A heaping pile.
All right, and then you go feed Chomps. I'm assuming.
So Chomps, come over here, boy. Feed him.
Well, I don't think he can go to you. You're all the way across the thing. Okay. You want to go to him, or do you?
I'll go to him then. Not cause chaos.
All right, so you leave Sakura to go feed. Chomps.
Guys, I'm gonna go get Chomps and put him away. I'll be right back.
All right, so if you could do that, Pippa, let's go to you, Clive. What do? You're kind of standing still where you were. You cast all your spells on Grimaldi, who is now gone, and you had given your staff to Emily. What would you like to do, Clive? And then I'm going to move on to Sakura and Wendeline and so forth.
Sure. Clive's going to make his way over to the table. keen on it because he's really expended himself a lot with his magic. He leans on the table, then looks at Emily, and then crouches down next to her. You're right.
I don't know. That was my husband. I'm a little confused. What just happened? I don't know what was that. Who was that? Who are you?
That was an ancient entity known as Grimaldi. He's been tormenting me ever since I became, well, me.
What does that have to do with me? What?
I wonder if there's a way. Does he notice that Emily's a little injured, like she had some of the life sucked out of her by Grimaldi when he used the drain life spell?
Yes, you can.
She looks a little worse for wear.
She looks a little worse for wear, a little more tired, and also, as you guys noticed the other night, she had something clearly wrong with her stomach, as you guys remember pointing out, and you can see that maybe now that's even gotten even worse.
Clive is then going to hold up his left hand. Give me your hand.
She sticks it out.
He's going to use Lesser Restoration on her. And this, when you using this spell, I can either end one condition that's afflicting it, being blinded, deafened, diseased, poisoned, or paralyzed. And he's essentially, if it's a disease or something, he ends it.
Oh, that's amazing. I've never felt so good. I mean, so he wasn't real? All that wasn't real?
Grimaldi is a sadistic monster that likes to toy with people's emotions. I don't know what you were afflicted with, but it's likely he caused it. If I may ask, what ailed you for?
Oh. Well, to be honest with you, I don't know if it has anything to do with the, with Grimaldi or Bill or whoever you're talking about, my fake husband, but I'm sorry to inform you, I appreciate you helping me, but I'm pretty sure that whatever it was will come back. I had it before I met Bill. It seems to be some type of disease. They say it's a tumor that keeps my... Well, let's just say I can't have kids.
Well, let's just say it probably won't come back for a long time after that spell I just did. You could say that I specialize with handling diseases and corruption.
Well, I appreciate it. You're definitely my savior. I appreciate it. I don't know what to do now. If you don't mind, though, I'm going to check on my friend Nina. She's my best friend, and she looks like she's a little bit worse for wear, like you said over there. Do you mind if I go check on her? We can talk later, maybe, but I appreciate it. It was really nice to meet you, Mr. What was your name? Clive?
Looks at her right in the eyes. Not sure if she'll recognize him, but his soul. But he looks in her eyes and says, Clive Geiger. Wonderful to have met you, Emily.
You too, Mr. Geiger.
Staff, by the way.
Oh! For protection, yeah?
And he gently taps her on the forehead with his finger, teaching her, and it essentially teaches her the command word for the staff.
You got a lot of tricks, don't you? Or maybe sometime if you ever, want to settle down someplace, you can come back to Red Hill. I'm sure we'd like somebody like you around. She smiles at you. She gives you like a... Oh.
Would be most wonderful. Thank you, Emily. You are a very gentle.
She smiles at you, and her pink cheeks get rosy, and she fills you with like a memory of a million lifetimes of those same flushed cheeks that you've seen a million times in a million different ways. However, most times when you encounter them, they end up with her dead. This time, the opposite. However, this time she doesn't know you. Perhaps, Clive, cruel irony? Perhaps, I don't know. But she leaves you, Clive, and she turns and she runs over to Nina, Amalia, you watch as she runs past you. So Clive, you're left now alone, unfortunately, as she doesn't seem to remember any of the romantic connections that you two have. Unfortunately. She doesn't seem to in any way reciprocate the feelings at the
Clive
moment.
just leans back on the bench, takes a deep breath, takes a whatever ale is nearby and slowly sips it and just looks out through the whole festival and just once she lives. Did it.
I'm going to have Pete, weirdly out of all people, come up here to you, Clive, and he sits down next to you. Yeah, I know how you feel, big guy. I look at Sakura like that every single day. And she never looks at me like that. But you know what? I think you did the right thing by saving her life, because those blue buns that she sells, man, delicious.
We're full of tricks and surprises, Pete. Never suspect you were, essentially a monkey king.
Yeah, I didn't want to seem like a braggadocious douchebag. So, I just never told you guys that I was like a monkey god. But you think Sakura you think she'll like it? Do you think she'll like that? Would you like that?
It's possible she might. I don't know.
But
there's one difference, though, between you and I regarding those we care about rather deeply.
What?
The woman I just spoke to, that redhead?
Yeah?
She was my wife.
What do you mean she was your wife? It's either she's your wife or she's not your wife. I don't think she was your wife, man.
You understand what reincarnation is, my friend?
Of course I do. I'm Wukong. Who do you think you're talking to? You're not the only splintered soul, Clive. Like I was telling
He looks to Pete. He looks to Pete with the most just the half smile, half heartbroken, half smiling expression that would just say it all.
Look, Clive, the last thing I'm going to say about this is that this is a new reality. You might need to let the old ones go. You know what I mean?
This may be the end of the road for me. If that's the case, and she gets to live a peaceful life, so be it. There's a reason I was called the World Ender. One world destroyed it to protect her.
It's pretty heavy, man. One time I was squished under a rock by Buddha, and I had to break out of it. And luckily a little monk came along, and the monk, she helped me get out from underneath that rock. And I got out from under the rock, luckily. But then I had to go on this long-ass journey all the way to the other side of the world just to teach Buddha, who apparently is just the All-Father, into another way of thinking. So yeah, some things can be a bitch, man, but at least she saved her. But now we gotta go help Pippa.
Nearly every other reality, I failed her. At least in this one, he's safe.
Are we gonna have to fight? Because you killed people? He gets up. he gets up and is like, should I beat you up?
Oh, Pete, you go help Pippa.
All right. Well, cheer up, man. We're at the Harvest Festival. And he kind of just smiles at you, and he sits next to you while he looks at the crowd with you, Clive, and you guys watch the festivities going on. Let's go to you, Sakura, as you watch, and I'll end with you, Amalia. And what time is it, guys? Okay, well, then we'll play a little bit longer. So go to you, Sakura. You're left on the other side of the field next to Wendeline, kind of still, and Foxface. Foxface stands to you, Sakura. He looks to you in the spot where then Hera was. He looks back to you. Looks like we did it, kid. You got her off your back.
Well, we haven't fully done it yet. Where's Nina? I think she needs to get healed.
We'll go heal her then. If you don't mind, I'm going to take a fucking rest. I don't think I'm going to be going on with you guys much longer. After this, Sakura, I think I'm going to go see your mom and I'm out. Look, you guys, he takes off the Yellowstone, Sakura. He hands you the Yellowstone. I'm old now, Sakura. And honestly, if your mom's going to be raising Warp Nipple's kid, I got to go to help her out. I'm not going to let another situation come up like this. And I'm sorry, Sakura, that I got you guys dragged into this. I'm sorry. I should never have hired you to do this job. I should never have taken that job from that old man. But I don't think I'm going to be able to do much more. What am I going to do?
You're gonna watch us succeed. And then she's gonna put her hand on his shoulder and she's gonna be like, "Thanks, Pops, for hiring us to help you find the stones. I wouldn't have found out about my sister otherwise."
Honestly, it's weird if you think about it that I would never have really got reunited with you or any of this if it wasn't for these fucking stones and this whole stupid mission because of this fucking Holsworth guy anyway. So in the end, I guess, I don't know, blessings, I guess. I just don't want to lose more. You know what I mean?
Then don't. Just work
Well, I
hard.
won't.
And go take care of my mom.
I will, you dirty little thing, I will. But you better make sure that this group is safe, all right? And if you talk to your dad again, tell him that I'm gonna be giving it to your mother. All right? And he kind of just like licks his ox teeth, and he kind of gives you a smile. Also, I'm not into all this sappy shit. You tell the rest of the team that I say goodbye, okay?
Okay. Goodbye.
Wait, can Pippa run up?
What?
Right at the end of that?
You can run up after I walk away.
Okay, yeah, right after you walk away. I just want to talk to Foxface before he runs off.
All right, so Sakura, you turn to pivot to go talk to Nina as you give Foxface like a final hug, and he's gonna head off. He also looks to Sakura and go, "Be easy on Pete. All right, he's gonna miss me, but you better look out for him."
You got it.
I know he's gonna be a shit, Sakura, but you put up with him. He's strong.
I always
And
do.
he kind of starts to walk off. He walks off and then starts to wave at you. And then Pippa, you're gonna go run up. So Pippa, what would you like to say to Foxface?
So I'm gonna give Foxface a hug, and then I'll be like, so you have the yellow stone. Amelia had the red stone. Halmon has the purple stone. Where's the blue stone?
Oh, the monkey's got it.
Pete's got it.
Yeah, we all had one.
Okay.
I was carrying one, and then Connor had one originally, and then he gave that to Pete after he left. So the monkey should have it. I gave the yellow stone to Sakura just now. She's got it. So you guys have them all.
Okay, good. Because you were running off without that little vital information.
Don't worry, I'm sure the monkey would have told you soon enough. After all, he helped you guys basically after you got it the first time, didn't he?
True. And then I'm going to give him one more hug and let him run off.
It was good to meet you, Pippa. Your parents would be proud of you.
Thank you, Foxface. And it was fate for us to do this mission. So don't fret.
I'll never fret about nothing, love. Ha! And he kind of just walks off. You guys watch as Foxface kind of heads off out of Red Hill into the Red Woods. His kind of foxtail behind him as you kind of just listen to him whistle as he walks off. We're going to go over to Sakura as you head past Amalia up towards your sister. I want to go to Wendeline. Saucy, are you still there? You still awake? Can I have a little scene with you?
Yes.
Awesome possum. So, Wendeline, you're over there by where the giant turkey was that you healed, and Mayor Jack. And don't worry, Amalia, and then Sakura will get back to you guys, and that's where we'll probably end it for the night. So, Wendeline, you were over with Mayor Jack, and he watched you heal up the turkey, and he looks to you. Wow. You know what, Miss Wendeline? I'm sure going to be sad to see you go when you leave this place.
Am I still a wolf at this point? Like, can I communicate with him somehow?
You can turn back into you, or you can stay a wolf. Either one.
Well, here's the kicker to that. If I turn back into a wolf, am I going to be naked?
You would have not much clothes on.
I mean,
Yeah,
you know what I meant. If I turn back into my human form, that's what I meant to say.
Well, you could always sort of do human form, but I'm sure Mayor Jack will give you his jacket if you need him to. but that's all up to you.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, let me I guess do that real quick. Do my little like swoosh shift. I don't know.
It's like Sailor
All right, so
Moon. You like
yeah.
Yeah, I just like I guess I kind of shrink back down because I guess as a wolf I'm pretty fucking huge. So it's like
Yeah,
I shrink back down kind of, and then like like realizing that I don't have anything on, I'm just kind of like sort of kind of covering myself, and then I'm like, can I do you mind if I take your jacket? Can I just
Oh yeah.
borrow that from
Sure.
you?
Yeah. He almost doesn't want to. Like for a second, he's just like, like if this was a cartoon, he'd be like, boing. Like his eyes just like. He's like, oh, yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am. He takes it off. Southern hospitality. He kind of like puts it around your shoulders and kind of puts it on you. There you are, Miss Wendeline. That was crazy. Have you ever done that before?
No.
How did it feel?
It felt good.
Yeah.
I mean, it felt different. I felt powerful, but in a very different way. I don't know. I have a lot to process about it right now.
I think
I'm gonna go find some clothes.
Yeah. Well, here, yeah, please. Can we get some clothes for Miss Wendeline, please? He kind of snaps, and one of the knights kind of runs in like, sure, ma'am. Let me take you to the. We have some armor we can get on you right away. Do you mind coming with me, miss?
Sure, thank you.
Can you give me a perception roll on this guy?
On the stranger who's leading me away.
Basically half naked.
Would it be perception or insight?
I guess it could be. I mean, she could do either or, I suppose, because she could try to see like what he's like, or what. Or it's up to you, Wendeline. Do you want to read what he's doing, or do you just want to see like what is he like? Like it's kind of, I guess, up to you.
I mean,
insight would mean like, what do you want to know his agenda, or how are you perceiving him? It's kind of a weird. You could choose either or. Okay, well then go with insight then.
It was a 6.
Okay, well you have advantage. I'll let you go again. 14. Okay, so you can see that this knight seems eager, very eager to get you away. He seems very eager to be given this mission. But that's all you're reading from him right now. That's all you're getting. But he seems a bit eager. Like, this way, please. Come on.
All right. Well, I follow him anyway, I guess.
Okay. So that's where we're going to leave your cliffhanger off today, Wendeline, as you follow this young knight off, half naked, as he leads you away. And that's all we'll say there. So, Sakura, last thing for the night is that you and Amalia are up there by Nina, still in that kind of area where Bison was basically attacking Amalia. And as you get up there, Sakura, you see that Bison is in like a rage as he stares at Amalia with his blade out. It has some blood on it. You see that Amalia's been chopped on her arm, and Nina is still very much unconscious up there. So Wendeline, or sorry, not Wendeline, Sakura, Amalia, what would you guys like to do in this situation?
So I think at this point, Amalia is kind of just holding her arm and like obviously like trying to calm Bison down as Sakura approaches.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk towards Nina and then look over at Bison and yell at him and be like, "Shut the fuck up and stop arguing, you guys. I need to heal her, and if y'all want to help, you can, or whatever." And I'm mostly like talking to Bison at this point because I know Amalia is not like she's trying to stop and calm him down.
All right. Well, since you both basically are doing this here, Amalia, you're trying to calm him down. Sakura, you're trying to calm him down. I'm going to just let you guys combine that into, you're both like yelling at him. Bison goes like, just make her better, please. And he like just points to her.
Your wife, Bison.
I don't know how to heal her. I'm not a healer. I grow fucking pumpkins. And he's just waiting for Sakura, basically, if you want to heal her.
Yeah, I'm gonna use something. Hold on, where is it? I'm actually, wait, do I have another? Let me see if I have another thing. I'm gonna use. Oh, actually, yeah. I'm just gonna have to use my prayer of healing.
Okay.
I think, and wait, what level do I have available?
I mean, at this point, any healing will be good for her. She's at like 1, so she's like just.
Yeah. I want to get her like decently up though. So, yeah, I'm just gonna do my prayer of healing and hold on, it's rolling. So it's 28.
Okay, cool. So great. So you definitely stabilized her more. You watch Amalia, Bison, Sakura as Nina stabilizes with a big. She's just like, but she's still unconscious. You can tell she's very much damaged. Sakura, she had a god literally that now Halmon is fucking. Like, literally within an hour ago, this Hera was inside of Nina's body, and
now Halmon's inside of her.
Exactly. Now Halmon, you beat me to my punchline. But yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. So you do stabilize Nina though, and Sakura, let's just say here to end your night, we see you, Amalia, Bison, they see you as you're holding Nina, you're with your sister. She kind of is semi-conscious, but you managed to have stabilized your sister. She's alive, which I didn't know if that was actually going to happen, to be honest with you. I kind of planned on killing her. But you guys managed to stabilize Nina.
Not on our watch.
Yeah.
Not on the talk your way out of anything watch.
Raise your way out of anything.
The only time Pippa comes in clutch is when you guys got to talk your way out of a situation or kill squirrel. It's one of the two. Which I think talked them into killing themselves. So it's basically just persuasion rolls. That's all she gets.
I have a persuasion.
Yeah. All right. So then, Amalia, let's switch to you. You'll be the last one for the night since we kind of went through everybody. Amalia, you were the last one there as Bison now watches, relieved that Nina seems to be okay. He drops his fight against you as he drops his sword and seems to just fall down, like relieved that she's okay. What would you like to do, Amalia? Last bit for the night.
I'd say she's probably just gonna like rip off like a piece of her outfit to kind of like tie around her arm to stop the bleeding and let him just kind of do his thing.
Okay, so you kind of just tie it up and you pull it and quit the bleeding. You're not even gonna ask for healing right now. You know, Sakura's a bit busy. Anything else? Is that all?
I think she would probably just like make sure that like they're both like Sakura and her sisters are just okay before she like goes and kind of joins the rest of the group.
Okay, all right. So let's say right now, Amalia, you kind of look over. You see that Sakura definitely has her sister. They're having kind of an intimate moment of Sakura kind of holding Nina and Bison looking at them. Let's say, Amalia, you go and join Belle and Pippa. They're kind of left over with the rest of the actual harvest festival as they're watching Chomps be fed. So Belle, Amalia, Pippa, you're over there while Chomps is eating the food from the festival. A lot of people, unfortunately, are kind of, some of the knights are dealing with the dead bodies in the crowd, trying to deal with that. Wendeline, you are being escorted away by one of the knights to go get some clothes. Mayor Jackson seems to pivot back towards the crowd to deal himself with those dead bodies. In Hollywood, Halmon, you are, of course, getting some great, lukewarm fun in the inn, while then
she's having fun. I'm having fun.
She's having fun. She's having fun because last time her husband fucked her, he was a cow. So, you know, it is what it is.
Okay.
I don't know if we needed
Don't ruin this for me. Don't ruin this for me.
This is how it works in D&D. And the last thing is, Clive, you sit there having a nice moment with Pete, weirdly out of all people, as you and this monkey god seem to share a drink. This is what we're going to call tonight's episode, guys. And you manage to finish and end the Red Hill chapter. Starting next time, we head into the next chapter as you guys seemingly need to deal with that letter from Hallsworth, the golden dragon statue that Amalia still has on her person, and what and where are you going next to find the next master. Also, guys, we may or may not have a final guest ARC player joining that I will talk to you guys about after the game. So, until then, let's play some D&D! Here. Happy Martin Luther King Day. Happy Martin Luther King Day, and God bless America.